What's good, members? It's your boy Manoeuvre World, and this is the Members Only Podcast, Season 2, Episode 2. And unfortunately, the guys couldn't be with me today. My co-host couldn't be with me. But either than less, I'm with my guest, Mohammed. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, What's good?
Okay, what up, family?
Oh.
My name is ANDMOHAMMED. Yeah, that is my stage name and also my name.
It's your real name?
Yeah, it's my real name,
Oh.
ANDMOHAMMED. And yeah, let me introduce myself in fully. I'm a DJ, producer. I play Afro House and Afro Techno.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I do a
dope.
lot of things, man. Not only music, I can design. I'm an artist. I'm a designer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I can say.
Yeah, that's dope. And I can attest to that you have done a lot of things in the game, which so many people don't even know, like...
Yeah, people are so
Yeah.
ignorant, man. So they wouldn't know because, yeah.
Yeah. But would you say, like, people not knowing you, is it intentional for you to, like, okay, I'm going to keep a certain image that, okay, I'm doing my things underground? Or is it, like, something that's making you, people don't even, you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I think people, as I said earlier,
Yeah.
I think people are so ignorant.
Yeah.
And, when you're working as a group or whatever,
Yeah.
there's always going to be that one person who's going to shine.
Yeah.
And which they don't look through the background, what's happening and etc.
Sure.
So I think people are so ignorant. But I think my work is going to speak for itself
for
when
itself,
time
yeah.
goes by. I think people, they're going to know who's Mohammed and what does he do.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why we have the platforms like
Yeah,
this,
sure.
That makes it clear who really does the things in the game.
For sure,
you know what
for
I mean?
sure.
But let's take it back to your foundation stages, like in your creative space. I mean, like the first time I saw you, like on the socials, was with Universe 3000. So I just wanted to give us like a background.
Of where I come from.
Yeah, of where you come
okay,
from.
sure. Started as a rapper.
As a
like
rapper.
in the creative space, I started as a rapper.
Yeah.
I think it was in 2018. Started as a rapper.
that's dope.
I was influenced by my cousin.
Yeah.
My cousin was doing music at that time. And so I was like, let me also tap in on this. I can write, I can, And then I started writing music. Yeah, and then we got to the Universe 3000 YouTube thingy.
Okay, sorry. Before we get to that,
Yeah.
who were your inspirations? Okay, you said your cousin was a writer.
Yeah,
And
I was a writer. I think my cousin inspired me to do music at that time.
Yeah.
But I was also inspired because I got introduced to Aries, and then I was inspired by him. So
Yeah.
I started writing a lot of music, started doing that, man. Yeah. And then it came to Universe 3000, started Universe
But
3000.
did you? Sorry to cut you off, but did you take it like like professionally, like the music thing, or was it just something you were doing on your
Man, I'm a lover for music.
Yeah.
Till today, I still do music.
Yeah.
I love music. It doesn't matter whether I change a genre or whatever.
Yeah.
I always had a thing that I want to blow up with music.
Yeah.
Because I was a footballer. People know me as Kaka.
Yeah, I know you. Yeah.
They know me as
I
a
know you.
footballer. Yeah, I was drilling people. Like I still can do that. So
Yeah.
But music, man, has a special place in my
Place in
heart,
your
man.
heart.
Yeah.
But you
I love
didn't
music.
release any music like professionally.
I used to release music on SoundCloud, and then I deleted the account when I started DJing, and I was like, "Nice try. I'm done with this thingy. I'm gonna be a disc jockey. Yeah, I'm gonna play." Being a disc jockey, I started with deep house. Tapped into Oskambo. You know Oskambo, man.
Yeah,
He did something for the culture
much, yeah.
of DJing and etc.
Yeah,
you know,
and
a lot
for
of
the genre as well. Like
yeah,
the
I think
house
a
genre.
lot of people who became DJs after Oskambo being discovered.
Yeah.
You know, we all was influenced by him.
By him, yeah.
I won't lie, man. I was influenced by that nigga. he's the coolest DJ, man, for me.
Ever.
Yeah, so okay, let's get back to my creative journey.
Yeah.
Universe 3000, we did that, and we were a group. Okay, yeah, it didn't go well, and then we left the YouTube thingy. I think there was a hype at that time of YouTube.
Of YouTube, yeah.
Because I remember there was this guy called, is it The Boys or?
Or the boys RSA.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
they
There
were
was
popping at the
a
time.
hype at that time
Yeah.
of the thingy of YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all gonna start YouTube, this
Yeah.
and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But yeah. And then we were done with YouTube.
So
And then I started, there's this thing that people they don't know that I did. I started taking pictures and then what can I say? I was conversing through those pictures.
Oh, yeah,
I was
yeah.
telling a story. There's this guy who used to take cool pictures, maybe in the hood, and then put on some words on pictures, maybe Guzo Kanya, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
It was poetry, something like that, yeah. So I did that too, alone. Okay, I did that. I think I'm sleeping on myself, man. I won't lie to you.
you have done a lot.
Yeah, I'm really sleeping on
Yeah.
myself. I think right now it is time for people to know who's
actually
Mohammed,
know.
to also know my work. Yeah, I did that, and then came to brand, and me and the gents did this thing of a brand. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk more about that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we will get to that.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to delve in deeper because, as I said, this platform is an opportunity for you, to tell your story.
Yeah,
or
sure.
Speak on your craft.
Sure.
So we can't bypass that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have to delve in deeper. So as I told you, I've known you. Udlala ibhola, wena,
Sure.
Kaka.
Sure.
So let's get to that, Duty. Okay, what made you stop playing football? Because you were a great
Hey man, it's
footballer,
deep,
so-
man. Hey.
It's deep.
Yo. Yeah, that is a deep question, man. What made me stop playing football is because I had a chance to play for Mamelodi Sundowns Junior, and just suddenly things went south. So from there on, then I was like, nah, it's done, it's shy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go on because I feel like I've been trying, man, to be out there because I also dream of myself being in PSL,
Yeah.
not only in PSL but in overseas, man.
Yeah.
But after that thingy, and also I carry a lot of injuries, man.
Sure.
Yeah, I can still play right now, but not in I'm taking this thing seriously or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just I'm just playing. So I'm carrying a lot of injuries, but I still love football. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, that made you
Yeah, that made me
To stop.
to stop playing football and then ventured more into music.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we get to Universe 3000,
Sure.
I just want to know, how did you make the guys? Were you guys friends before, or how?
Yeah,
did you
we
guys
were
meet?
friends. We knew each other. I think when we was playing football because we played for the same team. And eventually we're from the same hood.
Yeah.
We know each other. We see each other daily. And yeah, it was like that. And then I've been knowing those niggas, man.
Yeah.
All of them.
Oh, dope. Oh, so fast forward. I mean, you guys, I see. Neo started a brand. I'm not sure if he's the only founder of the brand, but
He's
you
the
guys-
founder.
He's the only founder.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first brand was, the actual name was Itekama firstly, or was it Universe 3000?
No, Universe 3000 was YouTube. And then Tekam is a brand. Clothing brand.
Or clothing brand?
Yeah.
Oh, so he came up with the idea,
Sure.
Oh, so what role were you playing, in the brand? Because I see, the most of the things you are also associated with.
I think I was a model. And what else? Yeah. I was helping with the creativity side, but I was a model.
You was a model.
Yeah, I was modeling for the brand. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I think behind the scenes, you touched on something that okay, some people don't wanna You know what I mean? When you present an idea, they don't want to give credit for it. So,
yeah, I think that's my challenge.
Yeah.
You can work with people and present ideas, but they're not gonna give you credit. And I think we must give credit. We must give credit where it's due, man. Because
Yeah.
if I'm gonna work with you, or maybe you hand me over your work, and then I mix it with my work, and then I should give you also credit, because why shouldn't I give you credit, man, for your work? Because this was a collaboration or whatever, and I should give credit where it's due.
Exactly, man. So I'm not sure if you wanna touch on that, like Uti.
Nah.
What actually happened?
Nah, there's nothing that I'm gonna say about those things. I think it's my past, and I won't talk about them. Everything is good, man, but I'm not gonna go on that and talk about those things. I'm just good.
But I mean, you can always tell
Nope.
your side of the story.
Nope, there's no side of the story. There's no nothing. It's cool. I'm good, man.
You have nothing bad to say.
I'm here to tell you about Mohammed, who's the real Mohammed, because people are not tapped into me, but now they're gonna know me. I'm not only a DJ, I can do a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think I can direct a film. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So I can do a lot of things. I can design clothes, I can style. Yeah, I'm the coolest, man. Coolest
Coolest.
DJ. Yeah, coolest upcoming DJ.
Yeah.
I'm the coolest, even the way I dress. Yeah. I can do a lot of things, man. Yeah.
Yeah, talking about music,
Yeah.
who were your inspirations like before you got into music, like DJing?
This will take me back to, I think, at a very young age, I used to listen to house music, man. I know a lot of house cats, man, like old school house, your Louis Vega, Dennis Ferreira, those people, man. Juke Soul, I know those people.
Oh, those are people I don't even know.
Yeah, from back then, I was tapped in, man, because my uncle used to play a lot of house music.
Yeah.
So I was tapped in, man. So house music is not new to me.
Yeah.
Some people, it's new to them. They just know there's upcoming songs. There's songs that they know now. I know your Juke Soul, man. They don't know Juke Soul.
I don't know Juke Soul.
I know your Kabza before he popped up.
Yeah.
I know your MFR Souls before they popped up. I used to listen to Tribal also at a very young age, man.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying I know a lot of things about house music, Afro house, and etc. I know Black Coffee from back then, Takapo, Yoshim, so you can count them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think my inspiration, let me say, on house music comes from, as I said, Oskambo. Yeah, comes from Oskambo. And then I was like, okay, let me get back to house music. And then I started listening to a lot of house music, new artists. I would catch your Godfathers, Body Nice, you can count them, Outwork Sounds. And then I think I also got introduced to Afro House. I didn't know much about Afro House.
Yeah.
And there's this one gent who introduced me to Afro House. And then I was like, yeah, this is my sound. This is
Give
what
credit
I'm
to the gent who introduced you to.
Yeah, shout out to King Tishiki. Yeah, he's
King
the
Tishi,
one.
shout out to.
Yeah, shout out to him. He's the one who introduced me to Afro House music, because I wasn't much tapped into Afro House music. And he's also a DJ. He was like, he introduced me to Afro House music, and then I started playing Afro House music. And then I was like, yeah, this is my sound. I'm gonna stick into this. I'm not gonna do Amapiano. I've never been a fan of Amapiano. I've never.
Dope.
I'll be lying to myself or lying to the people. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Amapiano, but I listen to a little bit of Kelvin Momo and soulful piano. That's it. But I'm not a fan. I wouldn't even play my piano.
You wouldn't?
Nope. I know how to play my piano. I can play 4 genres, I think. I can play my piano, Afro house and techno, deep house and come.
You can't play hip hop?
Nope. I cannot play hip hop. But I really want to try to play hip hop.
Yeah.
And another thing I want to say, no one taught me how to DJ.
Really?
Yeah. I learned how to DJ on YouTube.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, no one is gonna come and say, "Yay, I taught that nigga." No,
You put
there's no
yourself
one.
on, yeah.
No one. I taught myself how to DJ. My first gig was, hey man, I did a lot of shit on it.
Yeah.
Like there were horses there playing, man. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you know, you grow as a person, man.
Yeah, I mean,
think-
those situations help you grow.
As a DJ,
Yeah.
you though you can be big,
Yeah.
gonna make mistakes. I don't try to chase perfection. Trying to chase perfection is a disease.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's dope.
that people they don't know.
Yeah.
No one is perfect. That's why I'm not saying people are ugly, but you'll find some people are not they say attractive. But
Yeah.
But we are all made in God's image. But yeah, I don't chase perfection. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, you sound very learned. Like you, it seems like you started the game before you even started DJing. Like,
Yeah, and there's still a lot that I have to learn.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure I have a few information about what's happening in the music business because I'm trying to learn more further through the music business. So what's happening when you own a label, this and this is what you have to sign and this
Yeah.
and this, blah, blah, blah. Because I'm starting a label called Africa is not a lab. Afro is Africa. Yeah, that's how I introduce myself to people.
Sure.
It didn't give me that chance to introduce myself fully because I introduced myself like
Oh,
that.
wow, I'm sorry.
But yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm starting a label called Africa is not a lab. It's
Yeah.
gonna be more of like Afro house and techno music. And let me just say African electronic music.
yeah,
We're gonna give chance to African electronic music. I know a lot of DJs who need exposure, and I myself too. I need an exposure. I need to go out and play in bigger festivals and etc.
yeah,
I have a dream to play in Kunye. If you know Kunye, Shimza, yeah.
yeah, definitely.
I think I can do something there, man.
Yeah.
I'm really strong when it comes to DJing, man. Yeah, I'm really strong. So also that is one of my dreams to maybe grab a back to back with Shimza or your Takapo or your Black Coffee, you know. Yeah, I think we have to dream big, man.
You have
so,
to dream big,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm creating a movement like that. Africa is not a lab is not gonna focus only on music. It's also gonna be more of events, introducing new DJs, new African electronic DJs,
Yeah.
and etc. And also, if you're a DJ, you think you can mix, you can send me your mix, and then we post it on our
Yeah.
YouTube, and yeah.
And funny enough, like, we don't have like enough of that. Like,
Yeah, we don't have
we
enough of
don't,
that.
we
We don't.
really
We don't.
don't.
I won't lie to you. I think the society is focused more on Amapiano.
Yeah.
Like it's Amapiano. They're pushing that, you know, thing. You would see it's piano. But African music, man, is gonna lead because we have taken the world like overseas. If you can go Europe, they
Yeah.
play more of Afro tech.
I mean, they found us.
Yeah, they found us, man. Actually, they found us. Yeah. So, like deep house, it's house music. It's not from South Africa. That's one thing I also wanna tap onto.
Yeah.
House music is not from Africa. It's from United States, Chicago. Started in Chicago, I think in 1978 or somewhere. And then, Tina, as South Africans, you know, guys, you know, we're so special. We make things meant to be unique. And then when the house music landed into us, we started creating your tribal.
Yeah.
And then we turned tribal into Afro house. So that's why we call it African electronic music. Yeah, Afro house. So yeah, house music is not from South Africa. House music is from Chicago, United States of America. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope, dog. Like, you sound very learned. Like, it seems like, you know what I mean? Like, the people like you,
Yeah.
like, people are not tapped into that much.
I'll say that again. People are so
Yeah,
ignorant.
they are
When
so
you do
ignorant.
something or whatever, you need to learn more about it. If you say
Yeah.
you're in fashion, you have to download a few books.
Yeah.
Go to your, as I told you earlier, I still tapping into LV archives.
Yeah.
Your Virgil Abloh, Marc Jacobs. You know, I still tap into Nigo's archive.
Yeah.
Search a few things, you know, because I drew inspiration from those things, man. You can design, but also you need to draw inspiration from a few work of few people who are out there who doing the most. Yeah. But yeah, I really do my research, man. If I want to work on something or whatever, I really take my time and give myself a chance to do a research, a proper one, and then like I'll be like, oh, this is that, yeah, and then I execute it.
Yeah,
sure.
Because it's different. You can have an idea, but like there are some other people who can have the same idea. It's just a matter of how do you execute the idea.
You get it, yeah.
So execution is very important, like
very important, man.
Very important. So let's get into the side of like the clothing. Clothing space, you know what I mean? So I just want to know, like, with you, since you were only a model, on the Tegama, are you open to like open your own brand, like your own clothing brand?
I'm a man of surprises, man. And
I mean, like you said, like before, it's okay. Some guys don't want to credit you for your work, you know, and you've credited.
Yeah, that for me don't matter that much, man, you know, because I know what I can do. It's the work that I did for a few people, that's just more lanyana work.
Yeah.
I can do a lot. Man. I just can do a lot. I can
creativity
design.
is always there.
Man, like I can design every day. Every day there's a new thing. I think there's an angel from heaven that keeps on coming to me and sending me design, like, hey yo, do this, you know. For me, designing is not only putting a graphic on a t-shirt. It's way beyond that. It's way beyond that. It's more of like, I cannot draw, but I can bewitch you. Maybe you know how to draw, but I can lay that idea to you, and you do it and draw it, and then we work like that. Because I love collaborating with people, man. I don't like doing any work alone. No, I don't feel cool with that. I just like to give other people a chance and also to express themselves. As I said, we as people, we need exposure. Hence, I'm coming to the Eastern part.
Okay.
So when it comes to fashion, I would really do my brand. Yeah, I think it's coming. That's what I will say. It's coming. Sure.
And we can just expect more quality.
You can expect more quality, more great designs and etc. Yeah, more great content and concept. Yeah.
Yeah, funny enough, like on our last episode, like me and my co-host, we spoke about something like, okay, Usu is mentioned that many brands lack creativity because they just create on templates or they don't really design from the beginning. So he was asking a question, do many brands like what's the difference between designing or just like putting a template or putting a logo on a t-shirt? Is that designing?
I can count it as designing, but that is more of like, you know, your streetwear brands. They do that. They take a graphic and then put it on a shirt.
Yeah.
They vinyl print it or whatever, heat press it, and that's it. And then designing, man. When we talk about designing, man, we talk about your Elvis, high fashion.
Yeah.
For me, designing is high fashion because the brands that I've been looking at lately. There's a brand called Happyville.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing their shit from scratch, and which is dope.
Yeah.
There is your Wanda Lipoto. Wanda is doing his work like from scratch.
Fly Supply.
Flair Supply. Flair Supply for me is high fashion, and people are sleeping on that brand.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's streetwear brands where you take a graphic and then put it on like this on a t-shirt, put it on like this. Yeah, that's it. And then
which is dope, by the way.
It's dope. At the very same time, it's not doing justice to the fashion industry for me. I don't know. For other people, maybe it does justice to them. But I think people, they're just chasing money. They have this thing mentally to UVT. Dog, I have to blow up fast. My brand has to blow up.
Yeah.
You know, when you have that mentality, your brand won't go anywhere. Like, True. It won't go anywhere.
True.
Because I focus more on things, even on a t-shirt. There are those small detailings that people, they ignore.
Yeah.
I haven't checked your stitch, man. I even check. Even the quality, when I hold it,
Yeah.
I know, this t-shirt is a 200 or 180 GSM. I know the weight of the t-shirt. So, I'm not ignorant. I know more about fashion. So people are in fashion, they're so ignorant. They just be like, nah, man, I'm going to do a logo and then I'm going to just sell it. Because, I know my friends, they're going to buy it. Guys, you as a friend of a designer, stop doing favors to your friends or feeling sorry for them. If your friend's brand is shit, tell him.
Tell him straight.
Yes, tell him straight, man. Stop lying to your friend because, dog, if I'm doing shit, tell me. And I go back to the drawing board and start again. If I see that, man, you're doing good, I'm going to upload to you and be like, dog, this is fire. But if you're doing shit, I'm going to tell you. I won't lie to you. Why should I lie to you? Because I want you to grow as a person.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So has that happened to you? Like, have you ever told, like, your friends with, like, your brand, like...
my friends are doing cool stuff, man.
Yeah.
Doing cool stuff, like, man. As I told you, there's this guy called Pacey. His brand is called Cool or Call.
Oh, yeah, Call.
And that brand is fire, man. It's coming up.
Dope.
Yeah, dope brand. It's coming up. That brand is fire. I think for me, that brand, it's so simple and it's going to stay for more years because of he's consistent and he takes this thing serious. Shout out to Pacey, man. Shout out to Cool.
Shout out
to
Cole,
his team also. Yeah, they're making good stuff. I love their brand, man. Yeah,
and it's like so much quality. That, like, you can feel.
Shout out to all the brands in Eastern, man.
Yeah,
everyone doing their shit. Shout out to them, man.
They are pushing.
I really love that. When people are working, that is so cool, man.
It's so cool.
Yeah,
it's so cool. Also, we are looking forward to you launching your brand soon. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll launch my brand, man. I even also have a name, but should I say it?
You can say it if you are comfortable, I mean.
Yeah, okay. My brand name is gonna be Mason Didier, which is French, called Home of God.
Home of God.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. Man, I'm a France nigga, man. I wanna go to France, man. Stand in the Eiffel Tower, take a photo, maybe. But I think most of us as designers, we go back to France creativity and what is happening, and then we tap into that to inspiration from that, man. Yeah.
Because there's a lot is happening on that side. I mean,
yeah, man. France is, I think it's a mother of fashion for me.
Yeah,
and also
especially
runways.
High fashion.
Yeah, high fashion runways are happening on that side. Yeah.
Also, did you check out the Matlosa runway that they did? You're not a fan of?
I won't lie to you, I'm not a fan
of Matlosa.
I'm not a fan of Matlosa, man, but he's doing a good job. But his clothes are super cool.
Yeah, super dope.
But I'm not a fan. I haven't tapped much onto SA shit, man. But I'm willing to tap much on it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Again, like, behind the scenes, we spoke on, like, you opening a record label for Afrotech music. And
I mentioned that Africa is not a lab.
Yeah, Africa.
And I'm coming to the Eastern.
Yeah.
So actually, guys, here's the thing. Me and my team, we're gonna pop up with a magazine or whatever you can call it. We're documenting the Eastern culture and everything that is happening. This is gonna be a magazine that gives people, young artists, upcoming, exposure. Yeah, this is a platform for everyone who's in Eastern. You're gonna tap into the whole Eastern. Yeah. I think time to play is fucked up, man.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. So the Eastern is coming. So guys, please go do the most on IG, follow the Eastern. A lot of things are gonna be introduced there, and a lot of work is gonna be introduced on our page. Yeah. And maybe a big festival for the Eastern is coming. Who knows? Still on plans for that. And we also want sponsorship from bigger brands. And also we want to work with clothing brands. Yeah. And also artists, man. Yeah, we open to that, but it's gonna it's gonna blow up, man.
Yeah.
Everything takes time. Can't rush greatness.
You can't rush greatness.
Rome was never built in one day, so yeah.
True.
Yeah.
That's dope, dog. And speaking on like the clothing brands,
Sure.
collaborating with the events. I even saw like the Blom event.
Proper event, yeah.
Dope event.
Proper
like,
event in the hood, yeah. And
So-
also, there's one Sunday is my event. I'm hosting on the 27th of April,
Yeah, we saw that,
2025.
yeah.
One Sunday is bringing CPT to the hood. Yeah.
Can you please touch on that? Like, is it your first event that you?
No, it's my third event.
Is that
One Sunday that is gonna happen on this month. It's my third event. So one Sunday is actually it's more of like wine and also good people, good outfits.
Yeah.
And cool vibes, man. It's just like bringing new thingy in the hood.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, because I know people love aesthetics, man. So we tryna
do, yeah.
do that. We tryna like bring the hood, bring CPT to the hood. Yeah,
True.
and so people can enjoy. Sure.
That's dope, dog.
Yeah.
Because we haven't even have like enough of that. Like in the hood, like people don't come up with creative ideas that much.
And also the gatekeepers in the hood. People that they have this thing hurry. And when you do this thing, you think you are bigger than us or whatever. They love these whack ass events. Yeah. And in the hood, people are doing whack ass events. I'm not gonna be shy about that or whatever.
You're not gonna mention names.
I'm not scared of anyone but I'm not that type of person. I just don't. When it comes to the hood, I'm ignorant, man. I just like be like, oh, he's doing this. Oh, yeah. I'm focusing on my work. I don't want to start petty spaghetti beefs, man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm more focused on my craft, man. You know.
But you are observing what the guys are doing in
yes,
the game.
people we
and you're like,
observe. I just see these ones are doing
Wow.
shit, but yeah. Sometimes I have this thing, Hoti. I just wanna advise people, but they will say, "Nah, you know nothing about this shit or whatever."
Yeah.
You know, yeah. It's not a matter of Guti. I'm discouraging you, discouraging your craft or whatever. No, I'm trying to advise you to do this and this and that and
Yeah.
that. Because me, I research more about things, man. If I'm gonna say I wanna direct a film, I'm gonna research about it more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to your Quentin Tarantino. You can count them, man. Those producers and directors, you know, yeah.
Oh, this guy is very learned. Like, you can tell, like you studied the game, like. 'cause,
Yeah,
like,
man, you have to take time and study everything, man. If
Yeah.
you want to do something, you have to study it. Yes, you can have an idea and want to execute it right now, but you have to also study, man. You have to research, do your research.
Yeah.
If you say you want to be a model, do some research about it, and then you can do it. I'm not discouraging people to not model. I'm coming to that modeling part because
Yeah.
I think I'm sleeping on myself, and people been telling me, dog, go out and shine.
Yeah.
God, I think right now it's my time to shine.
Hence why I asked you, like, when we first got here, is it intentional for you to like keep that image, yabo low key, or people are just not tapped in enough?
I think it's me, man. It's not people.
Yeah.
And fuck being low key, man. I'm gonna be out there now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out there. People are gonna know about me. I think on the 29th of July, on my birthday,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop my first ever single. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop my debut single on all digital streaming platforms. But I'm truly working on that. If possible this year, I'll be dropping my first ever Afro House and Techno EP. Yeah.
That's dope. Are you gonna did you already like launched your new label?
No, I haven't launched Africa's Not a Lab. It's just like it's there. I've did the page and etc. People they know about it.
Yeah.
But I haven't did like a proper launch of it. It's just like, okay, right now I'm trying to do this and that, and also learn about music business in fully, because I don't wanna launch my label then it just falls down like out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I just wanna do a proper research and learn more about music business, because I wanna, learn also about your Samros, your Risa, all those things.
The music
man.
business in general.
Yes, man. I want to learn about all of those things. So yeah, but I think next year I'm gonna launch Africa is Not a Lab.
Yeah. But you already dropped like I think 3 mixes on there.
Yeah, there's also I dropped 2 of my mixes, and also last week there was a guy called Switch. He's a DJ. Shout out to him.
Oh, shout out to
He
Switch,
gave
yeah.
me his mixtape too, and then we dropped it under Africa is Not a Lab. And I'm more open to DJs giving me African electronic music DJs giving me their mixtapes, and then I dropped them under Africa is Not a Lab. Yeah.
Oh, that's a dope thing, man. So, like, you touched on, okay, you said you're gonna touch on, like, the models.
The modeling part. And when you come up with a certain concept, we change even the team of modeling, but certain brands, they just stick to their models. I was really looking at, there's this brand called, it's AM Leonto from, I think, UK. There's this one guy, I see that guy randomly, since from your SS20, SS19 or 18, your Spring Summer Collection 20, your Autumn Winter Collection 21. That guy has been there.
Yeah.
So sometimes other brands, they just stick to their models, and certain brands, they change their models. So, and also me, I think now I want an agency so that it can, uplift my modeling skills and etc. Because I also did a few shoots with friends, brands, and I think I have a stronger portfolio.
Yeah, you do.
So if I can do my things right and stop sleeping on myself, I can work with a lot of brands, man. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but like on the socials, I saw a lot of models were complaining about what they not. Some of them, the brands don't treat them well, or they don't get paid sometimes. That's why they keep like.
I think it's good when you work with agencies and really be signed to an agency, because there's things that are paperworks, man. Everything has a paperwork, man. So you have to, as I told you, people should do a research. Everything you do a research.
Yeah.
Even the contracts and this and that, you do a research, and then
So what do you think like a model should have, like, in order to like have a strong catalog? Like,
creating your portfolio, man. Taking good pictures, good conceptual pictures, and you're gonna fit. When you send your portfolio maybe to my friend Ned or these other agencies, they're gonna check your portfolio and see, this and this. This thing of heights, I don't think it works, man. People just have this thing. It's a stereotype or whatever. That thing doesn't work. Your portfolio speaks for itself.
Yeah.
You cannot say you want to be a model, but you're taking ugly pictures. Nah, man. Nah.
It has to be
also
quality.
Me, I'm just gonna look at you and be like, oh, sorry, man, not on my brand. So build a stronger portfolio and then send it to any agency, and then for sure they're gonna call you. Yeah.
But this thing, man, of changing like models, I mean, like I've heard Unovich like on this platform, and he was talking about Uti. You can teach a model what's okay, like when we are having these shoots, this is how you should present.
And people
yourself,
are stubborn, man. People are stubborn. They are not teachable. Only a few you can teach.
Sure.
But I also believe in that. Certain people you should teach them, because they can be models, but they don't see that.
Yeah.
But you teaching him or her, it can work, man.
It can work.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be like that, because like changing models every time, like it's it's not really. Yeah, but like I think we have touched on like various things. Like, is there something else you want to touch on?
Again, I'm hosting on the 27th of April.
Yeah. Where is it again?
One Sunday is at the Villa Lounge.
Okay.
In Tutuza, if you don't know Tutuza, Nigel, term, or should say Carnival City, from people who are there far.
Yeah,
You know, because when you mention Carnival City, they just be like, oh, now I see. And Carnival City is far from us, man. But
it's
yeah,
far.
you have
But
to
it's
say
still
that. Yeah, so
Israel.
I'm hosting an event called One Sundays. Good vibes, good people, good conversations. CPT aesthetics. I know people love aesthetics.
Yeah.
You live for them, and we're gonna bring them to you. So yeah, people should come and listen to good music, and yeah. And what else should I speak about? Oh, I'm handsome also.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and shout out to you guys for giving me a platform.
I mean,
And
thank you for
also
honoring the
for
invite,
coming
yeah.
here and also telling you more about who I am. And guys, yeah, you're gonna know about Mohammed and ANDMOHAMMED as a brand and as a DJ. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, after this episode, they gonna know.
They have to know, man. I'm
Yeah,
not
they have
playing,
to.
man. I'm not playing with them. And if you haven't tapped in, you must tap in right now, man. I'm telling you, like,
Yeah.
you must tap in.
Yeah, you guys
a lot
must
is
tap
gonna
in.
happen, man. Gonna host a lot of events, man. A lot is gonna happen. We're gonna uplift the Eastern. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, shout out to you for it, and also like creating a platform for the Afrotech, creatives.
Yeah, for
and
the African electronic music.
Yeah, we need that.
Shout out to me again.
Shout out to you, bro.
And shout out to you guys. Thank you for giving me this platform. Actually, you did me a favor.
Yeah.
To come here and tell people about who I am, my businesses and whatever. But I haven't done much. But I'm gonna come back here as a celebrity.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back here as a celebrity, And guys, shout out to you again. This is a
Gotcha,
stronger
bro.
platform. And yeah, if you want a second episode, I'm down. You must know anytime, anywhere, I'm down, man. So yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you
definitely.
very much. Afro is Africa. People united will never be defeated. Every master was wanted disaster. They know that Afro is Africa. Africa is not a lab. Yeah, Africa is not a lab.
Yeah.
Africa is our jungle. I'm the African lion. Who said who made who, and Mohammed and me and you and us. Thank you.
Issue. That's dope. That's dope. Please watch the episode, guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, like, follow this guy. What's your handle?
Follow me on IG and Mohammed. Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, please do the most, man.